What's happening, guys? Frank here. Welcome back to Satisfactory. This is the water that we're using. It shows water on the map right here. We're going to be able to pump in some more water. Man, there's more poison over here, though. There it is. Whoa, I've never seen that thing run before. Okay. So you guys will have to bear with me a little bit. I switched to the mouse and keyboard. I'm going to try it out for a little bit. See if I end up liking it better. So what's the build menu? B is for flashlight. Tabs, inventory. Okay. X. Paint. I didn't even know you could paint. N. No. F. That's the dismantler. Q. There it is. Oops. So now let's see how... Hold left control and it snaps. What's it snapping to? So rotate. Oh, that's nice. Right mouse button brings up the build menu. And then how can I leave it? Okay. H locks it. Okay, now how do I get out of building? Oh, there we go. Still says 2 cubic meters of water. That must just be all each one could pump. Let's get some pipes. That should be good. Might need one of those pumps to bring it up in the air to get it back up. It was a long run. Okay, we got water coming in here. Oops. Okay, how do I... There we go. See, we should be able to do two more generators. All right, did I do that again? I did. Okay. I don't know if that's enough room, but we'll try it. Need more cables and more plates. We'll just take the rotors anyway. So, wire? No wire. I don't know. I think I like the controller better. I'm gonna switch back to it. If it'll let me. Oh man, it's not letting me. Maybe I gotta do it in the menu. Cables are pretty fast to make by hand, so I'm just gonna do that for now. We basically are going to have like unlimited power once this is going. We're not going to have to worry about this biomass fuel crap anymore. How many cables should I make? Maybe I'll make 200. We're going to have basically, you know, we're basically going to have like a 300 megawatt coal power plant on site. I know it's not, you know, the grandest looking factory, but I'm proud of it. It's my first one. And I'm sure I'll eventually tear it down and try something new. Maybe. Okay. Snapped. Beautiful. So this we're doing the water, yeah, water in line with it pretty much. This conveyor is coming in here and that's got everything we need. So we could actually, is this a twofer? I think it's 2 meters. So we'll have this elevated and we'll have a water manifold along this whole section. We just needed to leave room in this spot for the conveyor. There we go. I'll do one more right here. And this is where I'll bring the water in. Actually, before I do that, I just thought of I think I'll do another one of these water buffers on this side. I don't know what the heck they do exactly, or if I need one. But I feel like we should have it. Okay. Oh, is that in line? Oh man, I did the wrong button. There we go. And should we put a pump? I wonder if I could just put a pump down there. No, I will put another junction here. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a ramp coming up from this side. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll need 2 more mergers here. Where are they? Here we go. Conveyor merger. Oops, did I have that backwards? I'm not sure if I did, so I'm just gonna redo it. Oop, that was the wrong one. Yep, that's correct. Ooh, I did that wrong. Thought something felt wrong to the way I was doing that. So the merger's gotta be going this way, right? No, this isn't right. We can't have it. It's not a merger. It's a splitter. That's what we need. That's my problem. Yeah, so it's coming in there, and then it's coming out the other two. Coming in, and then out the other two. Okay. Now we got it. All right, these things are all juiced up. Current amount of water in building is good. But we got to send power back to this pipe. So it's not really good. All right, here we go. Once we get water to this pump, this grid, I think, is going to be fully online. Get some ramps going up here. It's really not big enough. Let's see. I think I'm going about this the wrong way. I think I need to, like, when I do a ramp, I think I need to start at the top. I mean, that just makes more sense, right? Make sure it's tall enough first. There we go. That's better. Now we run up here with no problems. Okay, don't think this has any problems. Current amount of water in the extractor is 0. How much water is in the pipe? Okay. I think it's full. I think we're good. It's actually really nice they thought of you could check and see if the pipe's actually full. Pretty cool. So really the question is it going to be full after going back up? Do we got any problem here? Oh yeah, it's good. Okay, looks like that's filling up. Is this one full? It might have emptied before, but now it's filling up. Filling up fast. Kinda, it like hasn't, it's ebbing and flowing. This is the key right here. It's full of coal, 100 coal, and it's full of water, and it's staying full of water. Just make sure all the conveyor belts are marked too. Can't get up here. There we go. That one's full of coal, full of water. Production, 300 megawatts. Full of water, full of coal. Oh man, that's beautiful. Look at this little power plant we made. That is so cool. I've got my own coal plant. Now we could fully focus on production. Any biomass burners, we can totally scrap at this point. Maybe expand out into this area here too. Or build another floor. There's a lot of ways to go about this. This is still burning biomass. We'll take care of that. Powered back up. That's it. This whole grid's replaced. I think we did this one already. Yeah, that's coming in. Smelter. This thing done? All sinks final. Can it not take biomass? I don't think it can. We'll still keep it piped up, but yeah, I don't think it takes any biomass. We got more than enough wire for this thing. Oops, I didn't want to take all of it. We needed 1,500. And then we'll keep one extra spool. And what is that? Reinforced sheets? I think that is. We need 100. I'm not sure if we have 100, but let's check it. I think that's what we needed at least. And we need 600 rods. This thing's pumping out 15 per minute. Let's get a storage container in between here. Just making rotors. Shut this down for the time being. Is it? Okay, now it's stuck. Okay, now we're getting rods. Filling up that storage container. What is that? Oh, it is plate. $178 rods, so we need 400 more. Does anything else need wire? Yeah, this needs 1,000 wire. This needs rotors. And 25 of those modular frames. So what do those take? Oh, rods, of course. We'll just make as many as we can. So it's reinforced sheets and rods. $12 rods. It actually takes quite a bit. So we need cables. I got plenty of wire. Maybe we'll make another 200 cable. I don't know if I need to really redo too much of this plant. I'm trying to think, like, to produce everything we need to produce. I think we're going to need some more space, some more floor space. We might need to go vertical. Well, we definitely need more rods first. We just got quite a bit there. And this thing's still going. It's actually backed up on plates. Pretty good. Oops, went too far. So I think we needed like 9 of these, something like that. 8 or 9. We'll make 10. That should be enough. Oh, and 2 more rotors. Which I might be short on that. I'm not sure. Because we stopped the production. Oh, no, we're good. At 44. Still pumping out wires like crazy. Boom, there we go. Vehicular transport.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
That is cool. So it could be all automated. Transport. Truck station. Sends or receives resources to or from vehicles. Always refuels vehicles if it has access to a matching fuel type. Nickname Sugar Cube. Man, that is cool. So we could find like another ore deposit and have it just make like screws or, you know, whatever, something else. Deal. $500 concrete and 1,000 wire. That is going to be no problem. 500 concrete right there. 1,000 wire. Let's get all the rods we can right here, and we got to start making rotors again. Crank that thing back on. Actually, I wanted to check now that everything's connected. What are we at? 200 megawatts at max consumption. That is so cool. I don't know why this game is so satisfying, but it is. It's got the perfect name for this game. Oh, the pod's launched, so we can't put anything in. So we need rotors, wire, concrete, and 50 modular frames. We could only make 30 right now. I don't know what we're short on, plates or rods. I think we're short on the reinforced plates. We could make some. That's getting us up there more. So we'll make all these frames first, and then I think if we make some more screws, we should be able to make more plates and more frames still. I don't think we're going to run out right here yet. We could do some of this by hand still. Come on, come on. All right, let's see where we're at. So we need 108 rotors, 9 more modular frames, which take 3 plates. So we need a lot of plates and a lot of rods still. This thing seems to be limited more by screws than rods. Okay. We should be able to make the 9 frames. Then we're going to be waiting on rotors. I think. Yeah. Here we go. We got it. So we can't make 9, but we'll make 10 of these. And while we're waiting for the rotors, maybe we could do some optimization here. Or expansion. Good. And for security, we need rods. What do we need? Like 240 more rods. Or actually, that's not that bad. What do we got here? None are backed up there. How about in this one? There we go. It feels so freeing not to have to worry about the biomass fuel anymore. Enhanced security.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
So we need more modular frames and more wire. And we'll be able to make this thing and test it out. Sounds pretty cool. Let's see how much wire we got in here. It's got to be loaded. Yeah. Got thousands of spools of wire now. Oh yeah, not here. Here. Okay. Nice. Kind of like a lightsaber almost. Oh, I can just hold it down and keep attacking. Thing's pretty sweet. Hyper tubes. Power tower. I didn't even see we had this. Look at all this stuff, though. I think we're gonna need basic steel. Yeah, steel beams. This is the next one we got to do. So we need the rotors. What's the foundry? Smelts 2 resources into alloy ingots. Combination of ore and coal. And new shop products. Build gun upgrade blueprints. New conveyor belts. Hey, a bigger storage container. A double. So this will do 120 resources per minute. No way. So these must be 60? Yeah, it's 60. Man, I don't even know what to do next. I might need to start making my own rotors. It's too slow. This thing behind on screws? Nope. That thing's not behind on rods anymore. This one does run behind. I think. I don't want to take any out of there. I mean, it's working. It's making what we need. So for rotors, we need rods and screws. Is anything backed up on ingot? I think these were. Okay. So while that's making rotors, we could work on helping out. I know we need a lot of screws per rotor. So I'm just going to make all, you know, what is this, 300 something screws? We're going to make all of these first. And then we'll make a bunch. We'll make all these rods and see what that gets us. How many rotors do we have? So we just have 23. I should have put it on the to-do list. I don't know exactly how many we need. We'll go add these rotors and then we'll just see. Just so we have a number in our head. $65. And we need 150, so we need, what is that, 85, I think? $13, that's it? It's because it takes so many screws. We need to make more screws. Okay, we have 200 rods, so that'd be enough for 40 rotors. So we're still short on screws. We'll make these 28. And see where that gets us on rod to screw ratio. It's so many screws for a rotor, though. It makes sense, though. Maybe 125 screws might be the sweet spot. 5 more rotors. That's all we can make. Okay, we need 52 more. Let's go check where we're at. $17. What we really need is to find some more iron. Would be useful. We could set up just an assembler. Maybe it would be more useful first if we had the blueprint one. Where's the blueprint one? This one. But we have to get steel production going first. 500 cables. For that, I think it's time to get one of these. Making some cables. That's got a ton of wire in it. Okay, this is making wire. Almost like these little spots were designed for the power wires. Okay, we got the cables pumping out here. We've got the wire. Oops, I didn't want to take all this biomass. Maybe we could do a little unloading here. I could make more of those, can't I? Can't build it on the hub? Well, we'll just put it back here. Oops. I don't want to do that. feed this thing a little bit. DNA points until the next coupon. Well, that's it. $52 rotors yet? Not quite, not quite. Let's do a drop off. Oh man, so we only need 24 more. And this one, it seems the most accessible is going to be the blueprint one. Deal 100 modular frames too. So that's reinforced plate and rods. Yeah, I think we need more iron. So let me build a miner, or make sure I have what I need to build a miner. Maybe these will still come in handy. We're going to need enough to build two smelters, two miners, at least 4 of these, and at least 2 of those. 1 coal generator should do it. And I know we're going to need lots of sheets. Anything else from here? No, I don't think so. Oops, I didn't want to take all those. Just wanted to take a couple hundred. Portable miners, we need 2. We need rods before we can take those. Is this one short on them? No, that one's not even using rods. Okay, that's all the rods I'm gonna get. Cables, we need at least 82. Oh man, I did it again. Keep doing that. And 18 rotors. Yeah, we need to make more rotors, like fast. What's the best way to do this? So for the rods, it's making 15 rods per minute. And then this could take 20 per minute. It could take 100 screws per minute. And how many does this pump out? 40. So if we doubled the screws, we would double our rotor production. Essentially. Yeah, that's good to know. .500 meters this way. This is probably the way to go. So we need 2 portable miners, more cables. Is that everything on our to-do list? I mean, I feel like it's cut off. There we go. We could see it right here. That is everything on it. Well, it wasn't showing it all. Cables and rotors. So we need 82 to build what we want to build, but we're also going to need more wires. We have sheets to build pipes if we need to. What else do we need? We got some reinforced plate. We're really just waiting on our rotors. This takes 10 iron rods per minute. This puts out 15. This puts out 30 iron ingots. This takes 15. This takes 15. So between the two, we're pumping out 30 iron rods per minute. Right? 30 iron rods per minute, and we need 10 plus 20. So it is maxed from that machine at least. But this isn't maxed back here, right? Or it is now. To make the sheets. That's what we were making the sheets for. But no, it's not maxed. Because we only have one smelter. Why is this here? Oh, it was to split this off. $40 screws per minute going out. We need a lot of screws. We could pretty much just have this whole line making screws. Like one smelter, just all screws. That needs iron rods to make screws. So this comes out 15 iron rods. This takes 10 iron rods per minute. So if we had two of these merged and split, we could be making 3 sets of screws, 120 screws each. Hold on here. Hold on here a minute. We're cooking. We're cooking. Is this snapped with this? Oops. I don't want to build it there. This is going to be a triple screw machine. Now this was making iron rods, right? 15 per minute. We gotta optimize this. So these 3 are gonna be pumping out screws. To get screws there, though, we're gonna need... Let's go backwards. Maybe not, maybe not. We could start with another smelter. We need a splitter here. No, that's probably not the best way. Well, we do need a splitter though. But I just don't think I had it oriented the best way there. That's pretty close. So here's what I was thinking. This has 60 coming in. We get one out to each smelter. Okay, so now we're smelting. We're doing maximum smelting. This is going to take out 30 iron ingots per minute. Did I turn it off? I must have. We could redo these power lines too better than this. So here's the power coming in. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. So these two. Two more constructors right here. This is going to have to split, so we don't really want it to come straight into it. It's on top of that one. Oops. No, this one's got to go to a splitter. Probably way too close. There we go. Okay, ingots coming in, getting smelted. coming out. $15 iron rods per minute. So this is what I envisioned. 15 and 15, and then it's 30. 10, 10, 10. So these need to be... These two come out, and then they could merge and split to each one evenly. And then we'll put the splitter right here. That lined up. There we go. All this for some screws. It is beautiful though. Okay, so this one powers the miners. Gonna need another one over there. Those are all powered. That's powered. These need juice now too. I think everything's powered up. Let's see what we got coming out here. That's beautiful. 15. 15 coming in. 15 going out. This is all out of one smelter also. Okay, so we got 3 constructors pumping out screws. This was 1. This takes 60 screws per minute. This one could take 100 screws per minute. And we've only got 40 coming out of here. So this could take 60 more. Trying to think of how I want to do this, because I could do 120, 40, 40, 40, 120 all to that one thing on the side there. So this one's actually running right. It's got double smelter. This one doesn't have a double smelter. Oh my God. We could do this right here. To increase our rotor production. If I merge these 3, what was it to make the screw? It was rods and screws. So this is making rotors in here. We're cooking here. We're cooking. I could do another assembler. Where the heck am I going to put it, though? I think it's time. We're going up. We need to go up. So if I do a wall, do I even need to do a wall? Like, how can I... Do I have a ladder? Can I build a ladder? We could do this jump pad. Quick vertical transport. I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to be like a lot farther than I want it to be. Build it up there. I mean, there's just no room for it. Maybe there is. Maybe we didn't need to build it all the way over here either, though. We could do a ramp here. We could do it back here. Let's build another floor first. And so it begins. So these 3 conveyors, this cable clipping through here is driving me nuts. Can't send it to that one. I think that repowered the whole grid right there. These are going to be on a weird angle. But that's 15 and 15. Yeah, this will also need a splitter. 15. 15. Why is this one off? It's so weird. Why is it on? Oh, it was never set. That's all. It's like, man, it looks like it should have power. Okay. We're back in business there. It was rods and screws for a rotor, I think. Let me double check. Yep. We really shouldn't be making rods with this, though. We should be making these modular things. Which are made from what? Exactly. Let's get one up here. Modular frame. So it's rods and plate. So this really would need to go downstream of the plate down there. This was plate and rotors. That's what we were making before. What's the recipe for this? 60 screws per minute. So we could feed one belt of screws up to merge with that one, increase rotor production. 2 belts of screws come up here, along with 30 iron plate. 30 per minute iron plate. But that's just going to give us the plate. And then for this, we're going to need rods, which is what? Just 12 rods per minute. This whole factory floor needs to go. I got to wait till I get blueprints, because then I'll be able to plan it a lot more. See it all from overhead. Oh yeah, cables. We needed cables. We're on to something though. Think we're on to something. There we go. Basic steel production. Ready.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix It and humanity is relying on you.
All right, we'll end this one here. Thanks for watching, guys. Please press the like button if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.